Hello guys, welcome back to Magical Diary. It's been a while, hasn't it? But it's coming back up. We're doing it. I'm gonna play through it right now, all in one sitting, even though it's gonna be released in parts. And it's gonna be up, and it's gonna be great. So, Ellen gets up early on Saturday morning, and returns after the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do today? We were saving for something, weren't we? I feel like we were saving something, so study. The library is fairly quiet, but familiar faces are still present. Study with Minnie. Minnie helps me out with my red magic. Red magic and smarts increase by 1. Stress increases by 4. Next week.
I don't understand. Why are classes cancelled on Friday?
Because of the dark dance on Thursday night.
A dance? But I don't have anything to wear. I haven't asked anyone.
Not that kind of dance.
Then what is it?
On Halloween night, witches and wizards dance in the dark so the fairies can visit. It's a ceremonial thing. At home we only do it for a few minutes, but because there's so many of us here, they make it into a big event at school. It goes on all night. So it's not really a romantic type dance, but I guess you could bring a date if you wanted to. So will you be going with Jacob? What?
You like Jacob?
No, where did you get that idea?
Well, he's always teasing you.
So is Donald, and he's just a jerk.
Sorry.
Whatever.
So what should I do this week? Okay. So we've got tons of blue magic. Let's get a bit more. Let's just do one of all the magic this week, actually. Bit of everything. Oh, we can't do a bit of everything. Black or white. We're lagging behind in black the most, so done. Activity, blue magic. Success, gained 1 blue magic. Get 1 red. Okay, cool. Push object. Sick. I find Donald and Virginia standing outside our room. What was his voice? Don't you have something for me?
Yeah, happy birthday, you goof.
She hands him a box. Socks again?
Yeah, but this time they're yellow.
Well, thanks, I guess. Happy birthday. Success, gain 2 green magic, 2 stress. Heal. Sick. So what do you think about the dance tomorrow? I don't know, I'm not sure how you hold a dance in the dark. I wonder if there will be any punch. Are you going to ask anyone? Virginia said it wasn't that kind of a dance. Yes, but that means it's easier. It's not like a real date, so... What's that? There's something taped to the door of our room. Something pink and rectangular. Ellen takes it down and looks at it. Well, I guess you don't need to ask anyone. She hands me the envelope with my name on it. I take it out and the letter inside begin to read. Dear Linda, please don't throw this away. I know I deserve it. Oh, it's rapey voice guy. I know I've been terrible to you. What is this? I flick down to the end. Damian. After refusing to talk to me for a month, now he's sending me love letters? I keep reading. You deserve better. I should have told you what was going on. Please meet me tomorrow before the dark dance and I will explain everything. So, who's it from? Damian. Oh. Keep the letter. I folded up the letter and took it into my pocket. It's not a love letter. He says he wants to talk to me, that's all. Don't tell Virginia, okay? I want to find out what's going on. Alright. Success. Gain 3 black magic, 3 stress. Trigger. Sets off a simple delayed effect which traps around the caster's current location. Can be dangerous. Late in the evening, hours after the dinner, students are summoned to the dark dance. Even in the hall, the lights have been turned off, leaving only moonlight and the faint blue glow of magic to navigate by. Somewhere in the distance, the sound of drums forms an awakened heartbeat. but before I can reach the dance, someone catches my arm. Linda? Hi. I'm glad I could find you. I was afraid I'd be too late. I've been an idiot. Look, what I said to you that day, I didn't mean it. Then why did you say it? Because I was trying to push you away. Well, you did that. Well, I'm sure you've heard the stories by now. William will have made sure of that, about me and girls and how I hurt people that get too close to me. And it's true. I don't expect you to understand. You're filled with light, you're a happy person, you're bright and fresh and honest and enthusiastic. That's what I like about you. But me, I've got a lot of dark things. In my life. Things I can't talk about. Not with anyone. When I've been with girls, I can't let them get too close. And if they keep trying, I have to stop them. I don't see what this has to do with me. Don't you? We weren't dating. No, it was worse. We were becoming friends. I started to feel like I could trust you, and that scared me. You're not like other girls, Linda. You're special. Watching you explore your new world here at school, all eyes and stars, it makes me happy, and that's dangerous. Why? He laughs. See, that's it. You're innocent. It's cute. I lied to you, and then I tried to stay away, but I missed you. Knowing that you thought I hated you, knowing that even when I sent you presents, you'd never imagine they were from me. You? That pie was from you? I don't usually attend things like the Apple Festival, where I have to hide what I am. But I thought you might be sad that you couldn't go, so I brought you something. I hope you liked it. It was great. It was great, thanks. You're welcome. Anyway, I decided that I owed it to you to tell you the truth about what happened, and to say, I'm sorry. I'd like to be friends again, if we can be, if you can understand. Of course we can. Of course we can. I'm glad. Now you've got a dance to get to. Enjoy your night and I'll see you later, and oh, but whatever you do, don't peek at the spirits. With a wink, he walks away. What I like about this game, what I've seen so far, is that it really manages to communicate, like, when you're a teenager, especially like 13 to about 17, you just feel everything so intensely. Like, everything is just so intense. And you fantasize about the weirdest things. Like, I used to fantasize about my first breakup and how dramatic it was going to be. It was going to be raining, of course. Anyway, on with the game. When I walk into the darkened gym, my eyes are nearly useless, but my other senses are overwhelmed. Pine sap evergreen, the scent thick and strong and sweet. The fragile crunch of dead leaves underfoot, swirling breezes drifting hot and cold, autumn mixed with smoke. Murmurs of laughter and unseen lips are blending together, and under it all music, not as loud as it was in the junior high dance in my old school, where the only way to hear the tune was to stand outside the building. Just music, all around me. Is this how wizards throw a party? I can't really see the people around me, but their presence registers through the sound and shadow. Dancing. And so I begin to dance as well. Not too fast, I have to focus on my surroundings so I don't wave my arms right into someone else, but it's fun. No one can see me, I can't see myself, and the music goes on and on, looping over and over itself without ever reaching an end, playing tricks with my sense of time. It feels magical. Are there really spirits dancing here with us? He said not to peek at the spirits, but I want to. I know the spell, but I've never seen a spirit creature. This is my chance. I see something. Ah! There's a stabbing pain behind my eyes and everything goes black. The next thing I know, I'm lying in the hallway outside my gym. My eyes are still singing, and I blink repeatedly and try to focus. I'm not sure how I got here, but I can hear voices. Are you teaching these children not even the basic rules of... Sometimes experience is the best teacher. She could have been killed. What? Me? You are always welcome to take over the white course yourself. hero, Monimus.
And just like that, the fires of rage behind his eyes snapped to the tight little pinpricks. So help me, Petunia. If you insult me like that again, I will leave this establishment or notice or no notice.
My apologies. I only wish the best.
You wish to meddle, as you always do. I think perhaps I'd better speak up now. What happened? Miss Laquia, did it ever occur to you that within the muddled workings of your toy plastic brain that this event is called the Dark Dance for a reason? Professor Potsdam takes my hand and helps me to my feet.
The original Dark Dance was created so that Jogo could take part with local celebrations without being seen by people who might exploit them. Since you tried to spy on them, they punished you. But you weren't tied to a formal contract and you weren't trying to capture them, so they only stunned you.
Which leaves it in my hands. 10 No! That's my first demerits! Well, aside from the ones at the beginning. But no! Oh, your foolishness. And a detention on Saturday. Yes, sir.
But we're glad that you're alright.
Speak for yourself. Rude. Wrapping his cape around him, he vanishes into the darkness.
He does mean well, you know. Angering creatures from the other world can be extremely dangerous. Not the ones here at the dance. I wouldn't allow any guests that dangerous to attend, of course. I want you children to blossom here, to reach your full potential. You have to be able to take chances and learn from the consequences.
I see.
It's too bad about Saturday, but at least you'll have tomorrow off. Wouldn't it be a good idea for you to return to the dance now? Off to bed with you then.
And she smiles and walks away. Well, at least now I know there really are spirits here. Classes are cancelled on Friday, so we get to sleep in and let out some stress. After lunch, I come back to the room and relax. At least Virginia and I do. Ellen sits at her desk and pulls out a large book off the shelf, but lays it down, closed in front of her and sighs. What's up?
Nothing, just the dance.
Did you get detention too?
What? No.
Linda, what happened to you? I used spirit vision. They didn't like that. Oh. You could have warned me. I didn't know. I never tried. But what about Ellen? Did Ellen have a date? The reaction is immediate. Well, I'm sorry. What, are you okay? What happened? She scrubs her face and sniffs, trying to push the wetness back into her eyes and failing.
Nothing.
That doesn't look like nothing.
Nothing happened. Nothing ever happened. Is that because of you?
What? What, me?
Because I'm your favorite, so it's like I'm a sister too.
Sit. You asked Donald? I smack her on the arm. No, you idiot. William. Oh. I thought he swore off girls after Angela. That Butterfly Senior who was so nasty?
Huh?
She's awful. That's why they broke up. Look, Ellen, I'm not good at sensitive stuff, but I know my brother wouldn't want to hurt you.
I didn't say he did.
Well, I just mean, I want to make you feel better.
I'm fine.
Virginia sighs. About William. What exactly did William say to you anyway?
He said that he was looking out for me because he was my senior and I was a nice girl, but he thinks of us like sisters.
He thinks of himself like your sister?
No, me and you.
It's guys' rules. You don't date your friend's sister, and you don't date your sister's friends. Well, what if you're friends with everybody? It's not that big of a school. Then he has to stay single. Is this a real thing? Is this really the reason? Because we're roommates? I don't know. I mean, it's really how that is really how the guide code works. It's not like a law or something. It's just, It'll be really creepy to have to watch one of you guys kissing my brother.
Creepy?
Virginia laughs and waves her hands in the air. Not because you're creepy, just because he's my brother, and I don't want to see him kissing anybody. You have a brother, right? Wouldn't you think it was weird if he was dating one of us?
I have a sister and she's 12.
So nobody should be touching her. But when William was a freshman here, I was only 13, so it's sort of the same.
Whatever.
I guess neither Ellen nor I has a chance with William. Ellen gets up early on the Saturday morning and returns after the mail and allowances are delivered. I get up to go to my detention. When I arrive at the room for detention, it seems that the professor hasn't even bothered to turn up. Donald is here scowling down at the notebook in front of him. He doesn't pay any attention to my entrance. There's a thick blue library book on the table with a folklore and mythology compilation cover on silver lettering. Next to it is a piece of paper headline with my name, Professor Gravener's handwriting. According to this note, I'm supposed to read a list of selected fairy tales and identify the most common or failing of the human heroes. I flip through the book quickly. Ethne the Bride, Beauty and the Beast, the Sea Nymph, the Sea and the East Sun and the West of the Moon, and the Gift of the Mountain Spirits. Are all of these stories true, or just the ones that he's picked out, or none? I've heard some of these since I was a little girl, but they never mentioned jogo or dances like the one we had. How did I get to work? By the end of the afternoon, I finished taking notes on the fairies in these stories. They're all completely different. One will give you gold if you're polite, and if you give a hunchback back, you're not. But another will only give you treasures to people who insult him. One hero defeated an army of elves just by digging a hole in a hill and sprinkling it with salt. But in a different story, a king lost his whole country and was cursed for 100 years looking for a fairy woman naked. At a fairy woman naked. I have no idea what I'm supposed to learn from this, except that maybe dealing with fairies is a bad idea? Oh. It was boring work, but at least it's over now. Next week. So we're going to start off the week by sleeping. We'll want to work on some black magic, some white magic, a bit of green magic, and some blue. Sleeping reduces stress. Sick.
Please make yourself comfortable, little Signets. We have a serious issue to talk about today. Many of you will learn something about this subject from your parents. Others will know less or nothing at all.
Sex. Wait, is this going to be sex education?
The world you see around you is only the thinnest fraction of all that exists. There are infinite realms which exist outside of our own space and time.
Guess not.
The nearest such realm is that which we call the Otherworld. You may have heard of it called Elfame, or the Dreaming, or High Hunting Grounds. There are countless other worlds, but the Otherworld is particularly the realm of this world's shadow. Like a shadow, it's always connected. With enough white magic, an adult witch or wizard can travel to the spiral gate from anywhere in this world. However, you students must not enter the Otherworld under any circumstances. Can you tell me why that is?
One hand eagerly shoots up.
Yes, Minnie?
She stands up.
Because of the karmas feed on the souls of human children, especially magical children. They are drawn to any unwanted human who enters their realm. It takes them approximately... Thank you, dear. That will do.
Minnie closes her mouth and sits down.
The Otherworld is a wonderful place. Magic flows more freely there, and many witches and wizards choose to live there full time. But we are not native to it, and so we are not immune to its dangers. Do not attempt to pass the gate, not even with an adult to guard you. Not even with a powerful spell or artifact to protect you. Not even with a friend who has been there before and told you it's safe. Some of your classmates have other than human heritage, but what is safe for them is not safe for you. Most importantly, if a spirit invites you to the other world, do not accept, no matter what you are promised. I am not saying this to frighten you or to challenge you, or to challenge you to find a way around my rules. If you disobey, I will not need to punish you because you will be gone. Now, let's get back to brighter subjects. We can talk more about the other world later, and I'll bring you some lovely paintings to show you.
Success. Okay, awareness. Okay, sick. Sick.